Welcome to today's video, where we'll dive deep into a topic that affects millions: inflammation. Now, we've all heard of inflammation, but did you know that some of the foods you eat every day could be making it worse? Let me ask you this: do you often feel bloated, sluggish, or just not yourself? If so, the foods you're eating could be fueling inflammation in your body without you even realizing it. Today, we're going to uncover the hidden culprits and empower you to take control of your health. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which foods to avoid if you want to reduce inflammation and feel your best. Plus, I'll share some tips on what to eat instead to keep your body in balance. Here's what we'll be covering today. What is inflammation? A quick dive into understanding what inflammation is and why it's both good and bad for your body. Foods that cause inflammation: the top inflammatory foods you need to cut from your diet. Healthy alternatives: don't worry, I won't leave you hanging. We'll explore what you should be eating instead to help fight inflammation. Common mistakes people make. I'll address some common dietary habits that could be unknowingly worsening inflammation. Success stories: real-life examples of people who reduced inflammation by changing their diet. Engagement and interaction: I'll ask you to share your thoughts in the comments, participate in challenges, and take the first steps toward an anti-inflammatory diet. Stick around to the end because I'll also be giving some special tips on maintaining an inflammation-free lifestyle. 1. What is inflammation? Before we jump into the foods, let's first understand inflammation. Inflammation is your body's natural response to injury or infection. It's a protective mechanism, but when it becomes chronic, it can cause health issues like joint pain, fatigue, and even heart disease. Chronic inflammation is what we're tackling today. And guess what? Your diet plays a huge role in either making it better or worse. 2. Foods that cause inflammation. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter: which foods are causing inflammation in your body? 1. Sugar. Excessive sugar consumption spikes your blood sugar levels and triggers inflammation. This includes sugary drinks, desserts, and even sneaky sources like breakfast cereals. Avoid sodas, candies, pastries. Instead, try natural sweeteners like honey or fruits. 2. Refined carbohydrates. White bread, white rice, and pasta are highly refined, meaning they've lost their nutrients. These foods can cause blood sugar spikes and increase inflammation. Avoid white bread, white pasta, and processed snacks. Instead, try whole grains like brown rice, quinoa, or oats. 3. Trans fats. Trans fats, often found in fried and processed foods, are one of the worst offenders. They not only increase inflammation but also raise your risk of heart disease. Avoid fast food, frozen pizzas, and processed snack cakes. Instead, try healthy fats from olive oil, avocados, and nuts. 4. Processed meats. Hot dogs, sausages, and deli meats are packed with preservatives that contribute to inflammation. Avoid bacon, sausages, and cured meats. Instead, try lean protein sources like chicken, turkey, or plant-based proteins. 3. Healthy alternatives. Now that we know what to avoid, let's talk about the foods that can help you fight inflammation. 1. Leafy greens. Spinach, kale, and other leafy greens are packed with antioxidants that help reduce inflammation. 2. Berries. Blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries are rich in fiber and vitamins that reduce inflammation and promote healing. Add these to smoothies, oatmeal, or as a snack. 3. Fatty fish. Salmon, mackerel, and sardines are high in omega-3 fatty acids known to fight inflammation. 4. Nuts and seeds. Almonds, walnuts, and chia seeds are great sources of anti-inflammatory fats and fiber. 4. Common mistakes. One common mistake is assuming that low-fat or diet foods are always better. Many of these products are loaded with added sugars and artificial ingredients that can actually increase inflammation. 5. Success stories. I want to share the story of Sarah, a viewer just like you who was struggling with chronic joint pain. By cutting out processed foods and sugary drinks and switching to a diet rich in whole foods and omega-3s, she saw a huge improvement in her symptoms within just a few weeks. Questions. Now, I want to hear from you. What's the one food you know you should cut out, but just can't seem to give up? Drop your answer in the comments below and let's talk about it. Challenges. I challenge you to go 1 week without sugar or processed foods and share your progress with me on social media. Tag me and use the hashtag #InflammationFrL so I can see your journey. Remember, change doesn't happen overnight, but every small step you take adds up. Reducing inflammation through diet is one of the most impactful things you can do for your overall health. Stay consistent and don't be discouraged by setbacks. You've got this. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more health tips like this one. Also, check out my video on anti-inflammatory recipes for more ideas on what to eat. To wrap up, we talked about the top foods to avoid to reduce inflammation: sugar, refined carbs, trans fats, and processed meats. By switching to whole foods like leafy greens, berries, and healthy fats, you'll be on your way to feeling better in no time. Stay tuned for my next video, where I'll be breaking down how to build the perfect anti-inflammatory meal plan. As always, consult with your doctor or a healthcare professional before making any significant changes to your diet, especially if you have any underlying health conditions. Your health is your greatest asset, so make sure you take care of it the right way.